The green flag will fly. We're underway. Heat race number 1 for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers. And we'll see what the 129 of Ross Schneider can do if he can hold off a couple of these regular veterans here at Arizona Speedway. Trenton Sedlin and Ross Krajak. As they come off of turn number 4, so far it will be Snyder in the 129 machine. Able to hold those two off in the lead lap number 1 with Trenton Sedlin, Ross Krajak side by side for second. Matt Gill right now in the 3rd spot. Toby Rubito in 4th. Wayne Dunsworth, Mark Farnes side by side. That's a battle for the 5th spot. As Farnes looks up underneath Toby Rubito, that 3-car battle for 5th continues on off of turn number 4 as Ross Krajak and Trenton Sedlin. They're side by side for the second now. So far, though, out front, it's the 129 of Ross Schneider. Right now with the race lead, but Trenton Sedlin going to drop his nose down to the inside, see if he can't pull up to the 129 of Schneider. See that car just digging on the racetrack, the 129 off of turn number 4. So good, strong run here. First time I've seen Ross Schneider race here at Arizona Speedway. Right now, able to hold off Trenton Sedlin and Ross Krajak, who are still side by side for second. They have not left each other's side since the drop of the green flag. Now will be Krajak finally clearing the 99 machine of Sedlin and saying, hey man, I can't mess around with you any longer. So we have 2 laps to go here in this first heat race of the night. He's going to try to pull up to the 129 machine of Schneider. Now Krajak having issues off of turn number 2. That car's slow. Everyone else going to slow down too. Trenton Sedlin makes contact with Krajak as he's very slow. That's going to hurt Sedlin the most as the white flag will fly for the 129 of Ross Schneider. So white flag flies for him. The smoke comes pouring out of the 51R of Krajak. Mark Farnes now going to battle Matt Gill for that 2nd spot. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the backside of that 51R. Ross Schneider, he'll come off of turn number 4, driving through the smoke like Cole Trickle. He'll win heat race number 1 for the Bombers, followed by Mark Farnes, Matt Gill, and Toby Rubito. So the green flag will fly. We're underway. See, we're going 4 wide there, mid-pack, 3 wide for the lead, 4 wide for 4th. So it looks like the Bombers, man, they are going to be racing all night here tonight as Jacob Strite having some issues with that number 13 machine. He is very slow off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We'll see if he gets the car off the racetrack or not, but out front it will be the 57 machine of Tyler DeLong showing the way. So Tyler DeLong right now, your race leader in that 57. With Rick Hughes in second. Jacob Strite able to drive it all the way back to the front straightaway and get it off the racetrack as Michael Sabowski going to drop his nose down low. If you're with us last time here at Arizona Speedway, Michael Sabowski took the checkered flag, but the front 4 drivers were all disqualified for whatever reasons they were. Kobe Olivet in the 32A actually was your main event winner. The man right now riding back in the 6th spot here in heat race number 2. He was actually declared the main event winner as Tyler DeLong goes around, almost collects. Michael Sabowski goes up the racetrack. Oh, man. Everybody makes it through. Heck of a moment there for the 87 machine, Charles McDaniel. Haven't seen him race much, but man, that was a heck of a move from him. Made a little contact with the wall, kept him the gas, and how about Tyler DeLong spinning around, goes from first to worst, but here he is right now battling Colby Olivet and Charles McDaniels. So the 57 machine goes from first right now, battling a 3-car battle for that 4th spot. Out front, though, it's all Michael Sabowski showing away with Rick Hughes in second. Aaron Collier in third. As DeLong, wow, putting the pressure on the 87 machine of McDaniels. He's going to get by him. So moved DeLong back to the 4th spot as the white flag flies, this time for Michael Sabowski. Michael Sabowski was not happy with the DQ a few weeks ago. He's looking to get back into it here tonight. And back into Santan Ford victory lane right now, doing a heck of a job here in heat race number 2 for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers. He'll lead him off at turn number 4. He'll win this night's 2nd heat race for the Bomber class. Over Rick Hughes, Aaron Collier, and Tyler DeLong fighting back, come home in 4th. So put your hands together for DeLong. Green flag is in the air. Those first two heat races have been pretty exciting. We'll see what heat race number 3 has in store here for us tonight for the Robert Horne Ford Bombers. So it'll be Davey Watkins taking the race lead as Bruce Sipes has the parachute come out in his number 56 machine. He goes from first all the way back to the 5th or 6th spot, that is. Justin Wyckoff gets by him. As Davey Watkins will lead the field off at turn number 4. Will be Watkins, Knuppel, Ray, your top 3 drivers, with Bob Irish and Justin Wyckoff 4th and 5th. As Wyckoff looks to the outside of the number 4 machine of Bob Irish. Keep a close eye on that 24W here tonight. So he's going to try to get 2 for 1 down the back straightaway. So he gets by Bob Irish. He will pull up side by side with Megan Ray as Jason Knuppel starts battling Davey Watkins for the top spot. Wyckoff takes over that 3rd position. He has his sights set on the 2 leaders as they work into turn at number 1. It's going to be Watkins, Knuppel, and Wyckoff. As they work off at turn number 2, it's going to be same drivers there leading the field off at turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Watkins has about a car length over the 72 machine of Knuppel. Another car length back to the 24W of Wyckoff. Those top 3 drivers have broken away from the 62 of Megan Ray and the 4 machine of Bob Irish as they work off at turn number 2. Knuppel's trying to throw a little something together and see if he can't work his way around the 48 of Watkins. Looks to the inside of him coming up to turn number 3. Watkins, though, using that high line so far to hold him off. But his car goes a little bit too high that time. Opened up the door there for the 72 of Knuppel. They go side by side into turn number 1. Battling for the top spot. And Justin Wyckoff, he's in the mix as well. 3-car battle for the lead off of turn number 2. It will be Knuppel and Watkins going side by side, drag racing into turn number 3. As they drag race side by side off of turn at number 4, the white flag will fly, this time by Knuppel. Will have it at the line. We'll see if he can lead him back here to the checkered flag in heat race number 3. Knuppel and Watkins still side by side. Watkins in the 3rd spot. Or Wyckoff in the 3rd spot, ready to pounce if one of these drivers has a slip up as they go through turns 3 and 4 one final time. Knuppel down low. I think he has the advantage. Yes, he does. He'll win heat race number 3 over Davey Watkins, and Justin Wyckoff comes home in 3rd, followed by Megan Ray and Bob Irish.